What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Yes, indeed. You rocking out with the one and only. Let me say it again, Philly Dom. Why is there so much hate on social media today? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. Let me give you guys some time to get on the live. And don't forget, once again, you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm relaxing and maxing out here in Brazil, in Salvador Bahia, Brazil, home of the Afro Brazilian, the blackest city outside of Africa. Home of many, many Afro Brazilians. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of culture here in Brazil, man. Especially places like Salvador Bahia. At one time, this was the capital of Brazil. A lot of slaves touched land here from the slave trade. A lot of Afro Brazilian history is here. A lot of old African history that came over on the boats is still here in Salvador Bahia, very cultural city. The city of, or the state of Salvador Bahia started the carnival that we all enjoy every year that you see in Brazil and Trinidad and other countries. Also, as well as the capoeira was started here as well. If you're watching, man, please get a video like and let's talk about that topic today, man. Let's talk about the topic. So I'm waiting for more people to get on the live, and I would greatly appreciate it if we talk about that topic that I named the live today. Hold on for a second. I need to get something real quick. But good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends on wherever you're at in the world. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful day here. After I get off this live, I'm gonna go for a jog, get a little workout in, and maybe later today I'll record some footage or some content for you guys. Let you guys go on. The last video we did, I was with Master Wayne. We went to a beach here, and Barra. Barra is the neighborhood where I'm staying at. Anybody looking for me? That's where I'm staying. I'm in Barra. Barra, English, Baja. Baja. Baja is the neighborhood where I'm staying at. Let me check something out real quick. And don't forget, I have a Patreon now, and I need to upload some content onto my Patreon. And I will be doing that really soon. I uploaded one video, but I'll be uploading a lot of different things to the Patreon. But all is well. Your boy Philly Dom is making out all right here, and everything is going well. I'm just waiting for some people to leave a comment in the comment section, and we can start talking. It's 8:50 here for you. I'm working on my second book right now. Master Wayne got me into publishing books, so I'm working on my second book. My first book is already complete. It's about working in Alaska in the seafood industry. Sac passe, man. Como ye sac fait pose? Valerie Jean Pierre. Sac passe, man. What's going on with you, man? Everything going good with you? Let me know, man. Talk to your boy, the one and only Philly Dom. What's going on in the Dominican Republic, man? How they treating Haitians? What's going on? Talk to me, man. Michael said, Sac passe. Pose, I'm from Mike. Michelle, Pose, I'm from. What's going on with my Haitian people watching? That's what's up, man. Did you guys see the topic today, man? Let's talk about the topic today. Hate is a big thing in the digital space right now. Hate is a big thing in the digital space. Michelle said, Haiti to the world. Yes, indeed, baby. Haiti to the world. I'll definitely be going to Haiti, back to Haiti. I don't know when. I never tell nobody when I'm going to Haiti, but I'll definitely try to make it to Haiti one of the days soon. Uh, Randall says, Sakpase, are you currently in Brazil? Yes, indeed. The one and only Philly Dom is currently, hold on, put my shirt down, is in Brazil. Yes, indeed, I am in Brazil. I'm in a place called Salvador Bahia, Brazil, the Afro Brazilian stronghold. It's an amazing place. If you ever come to Brazil, this you is a must visit just for the cultural experience that you experience here, different than most places in Brazil. And another thing, guys, I mean, support the channel. It doesn't cost no money to give the video a like. If you can give the video a like, I would greatly appreciate it. That would help me out tremendously to show YouTube that the boy Philly Dom is working hard. Right now, you guys ain't gonna believe it. And I know the haters is watching and they ain't gonna believe it because they can check it. I love one thing about YouTube, everything is documented, everything can be checked. Right now, we're at 45 million views on YouTube. Since I opened the channel, right now we're at 45 million views, 45 million plus views on YouTube since I opened the channel. Also, we're at 100. Wait, no, we're at 122. We're 122K plus subscribers. I think we're almost at 100 122,200. We should be around that much. But once again, give the video a like, man. Ask me any questions. I'm here to talk to you guys. I just don't want to just talk. You ask me questions, I'll answer the questions. If you want to know about my travel, it don't have to be about hate on the it don't have to be you don't have to questions or you don't have to ask me questions about hate if you don't want to, or why they hate. Why is there so much hate on YouTube and Instagram and stuff? You could just ask me basic travel questions. I'm here to talk to you. I'm gonna start doing these lives all the time in the morning time, so I can communicate with people from the channel, man. So anything you want to know about Philly Dom, talk to me. I'm here. I'm here to talk with you guys on this early Friday morning in Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Woke up early this morning, said my prayers, and like I said, I'm writing a second book. The first book is done. We gave it to our people, so they're processing it, putting it. I guess they're organizing the book so it can be properly put on YouTube. Also, I'm going to do like an ebook and like a voiceover as well, and some other things, so you can get the book like three different ways. You can get an audio book, you can get an ebook, or you could just purchase the book the old school fashioned way, and it will be on Amazon. Michelle said, "Are you planning to settle down in Brazil?" No, I'm not planning to settle down in Brazil. I'm not planning to settle. This is definitely my favorite country now, without a doubt. Brazil is my favorite country, but I'm not planning to settle down in Brazil right now. I have some bigger fish to fry in Belize and El Salvador, so I got some stuff to take care of up there with family in Central America. So eventually, I'll be making my way back to Central America. Michelle, so are you going back to El Salvador? Yes, I definitely will be going back to El Salvador and Belize. And then I have plans to go to Africa and the Asian world and Europe. So there's a lot of stuff on the plate for the one and only Philly Dom. Walker said, do you feel the genuine love from other YouTubers, or do you feel some are trying to use your platform? I don't really care if they're trying to use my platform. I'm willing to help any YouTuber, man. That's just who I am. I'm born like that. I'm gonna die like that. Um, I mean, yes, I mean, for your channel to grow, you do have to connect with people that's bigger than you so you can get some followers. So I don't know if it's using me, but it's the process to grow a channel. And some YouTubers are genuine, some are fake. Most are fake. Most of the YouTubers are fake, but it's a few of them that are very genuine and good people. Some are fake, and then some are genuine. You know what I mean? So you just have to weave. This is like the rap business. This is like, what I mean? You're gonna have most people in the industry is fake. Most people in the YouTube industry is fake. But there's definitely some real people there, man, that did favors for me and helped me out, like with money, doing videos with me, just genuinely a good friend, We talk about more than just YouTube. We talk about life and everything, our struggles and what's going on with us. So it's a catch-22. Some people are fake, other people are good people. London said, "I love your live streams. Very educating. I enjoy listening to you. Keep it up. I'm trying. I'm trying. I hopefully, I'm passing some knowledge or any information that you need to know. Like I said, when I do these lives, ask me whatever you want to ask me. Can help me out. I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure you get a videos to like. Also, I have a Patreon which I can go into. I can deep dive into different issues and topics that I couldn't do before. So make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. I would greatly appreciate it. Michelle said, yes, Belize, baby. Yeah, Belize to the world. And Michelle said, Vietnam is currently a great to visit. Yes, I definitely will get there. I'll definitely get to them places. Definitely. Walk. I keep calling you Walker. Walk Wonder. But I just call you Walk. Always nickname everybody. Walk, cool, honest answer. Yes, indeed. Status Boom, what's going on with you, man? Keep moving wisely, keep going hard, and keep mashing, champ. Thank you. Status, man. You've been a rock, man. I mean, you helped me out, man. You don't even know, man. You sent by God, man. Had some rough times in Rio de Janeiro, man. Rio de Janeiro was the worst and the best thing that ever happened to Philly Dom as far as YouTube. So I thank all the haters out there that put my name on blast. Appreciate them. And all the people that generally have love for Philly Dom that push my brand as well. Status Boom, man. In the dark hours, man, will read some of your messages and it would help me out a lot, man. That's why I said you in my book, man. You're in my book, my first book. You in the credits. You'll see what I said about you. It's basic, but I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. Shout out to my boy, New Jersey Nomad. He's the guy that brought me to Brazil. And shout out to my boy, Master Wayne. He's the guy that's gonna make my money right. Shout out to my cousin Jock Wilkins, man. He's been with me from the beginning of the struggle. He knows everything. Shout out to him. Let's see. Marie said, "Oh, bon dia." My Portuguese is not good, but I'm gonna try. Bon dia, bon dia is like good morning, madam. Something. But I'm trying, guys. Toledo, hold up. Toledo, Paran, Brazil. I don't know. Somebody translate that for me, but I tried. I tried. Patel said, congratulations on a recent milestone. Patel, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support and everything. And then Status Boom, man. Once again, man, thank you. He said a shout out to D1, which is my dad. D3 is my son. And Miss Al Salvador, which is one of probably my biggest hater. She is literally my biggest hater. Status, I don't care what she tell you, yo. She's my biggest hater. I could buy a car for everybody in Brazil, and she would find a way to twist that up and say, "So why you don't buy a car for everybody in Haiti? That's where your family's from." That's the type of person she is, man. No matter what I do, positive and good, she will find a way to try to twist it up. But I got love for her, man. I got love for D the hater. I got a love. You need the haters around you because they motivate you, man. Haters motivate me. So shout out to D the hater, man. I got a lot of love for her. I'll see her soon. We'll be hanging out sooner than she think. Mr. Will said, "Is it difficult to move around in Brazil if you don't speak the language?" Yes, it is difficult. Not impossible, because I do it with no problem. I do it with ease. But yes, it is difficult because places like Salvador Bahia, where I'm at right now, a lot of people don't speak English. So if you don't know a little bit of Portuguese, it's hard for you. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Google Translator will help you, and it saves you all day, but it's starting to get old. Especially somebody like me that travels on the road for months at a time to different countries, may it be Belize, may it be El Salvador, may it be Haiti, may it be the mighty, mighty DR, may it be Panama, whatever. Google Translator, it gets old sometimes. You got to type it in, you got to send it to the person, you got to do the voicemail, send it to the person. It gets a little old. So I would stress to you guys, I'm a bad example. I'm probably the worst example of this. Learn a little bit of the language. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver through the city, but I have a system. I've been traveling so long. I can maneuver around with not knowing much of the language, but Portuguese was definitely a new language to me. Spanish, I hear it a lot, so I know a lot of words. I'm not good at it, but I do know enough to keep me around and understanding, and I don't have to use Google Translator like that if I'm in Spanish speaking country. But as far as saying being in Brazil, Portuguese is a different language and it's a must. Spanish carries you a little bit with this language, but oh man, it's whew, learn some Portuguese if you're gonna come to Brazil for a decent amount of time. Trust me on that. That's the best advice I can give you. Learn some Portuguese. Status Boom said, and can somebody tell me with I know she said hold on. Marie said, can somebody tell me exactly what Marie said? I greatly appreciate that. Status Boom said, I got nothing but real love for you. I'm proud of you. You inspire me as well. Thank you, Status Boom, man. Much love, man. Much respect, man. All day, man. Let's go, champ. London said, would you consider, so what is it? Would you consider to come on as your first Gambia as your first African country to travel to in Africa? Very nice people. Everybody has genuine smile. I was thinking about South Africa and then making my way up. I mean, Sudan, I know people there. I know people in Sudan. I know people in South Sudan. I know people in Nigeria. I know people in Guyana. Guyana. Ghana. Obviously, shout out to the one and only I Am Mile. I know him personally. In Kenya. Um, I'm definitely gonna make a trip to Uganda. I gotta pay a visit to some friends over there in Uganda. They know who they are. I'll definitely make a special trip to Uganda. I'll do a lot of lives there and see if they pop their head out and come talk with the one and only Philly Dom. So shout out to Uganda. I'll move around. I'll be moving around to different places. But yeah, Gambia, I guess that would be a good place to land first. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Nothing is in stone, but definitely I'm trying to hit the I'm trying to not hit, I'm trying to connect with the country, her country, the continent of Africa, and visit many countries there as possible. Go to Europe and go to Asia. Status Boom, what's going on with you, man? Robert Mack, Philly, hello, what's going on with you, Robert Mack? Mac Attack. Let me put my Patreon, man. Come on, guys, subscribe to my Patreon. I'm gonna have some raw, good footage coming out there, and we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about on Patreon. You have a lot more free reign than you do on YouTube. Cool Cats at Rio, Fortaleza, or Salvador Bahia rank their best spots. Fortaleza used to be my top, but now, man, since I spent a little bit more time in Salvador Bahia, I really like it. So I say Salvador Bahia, Fortaleza, Rio. Rio is too much going on, guys. It's too much partying. It's too much drinking. There's a lot of tourists there. It's just too much going on, man. It's just too much going on in Rio, man. I'm telling you, I was there for the carnival. There's a lot going on in Rio, and I was there before the carnival started. There's a lot going on in Rio, man. But Salvador Bahia is like real relaxed and chill. Fortaleza is the same way. Cool vibes, man. Trace said, and what I really liked about Fortaleza, I like how the city is laid out. And I got a friend there that been living there like 14 years now that I met, through YouTube. And she, wow, my lighting. Um, she knows the ins and out of Brazil, so she speaks a lot about the country, and she's real accurate. Harris, appreciate the $4.99, Harris. Good morning, Philly. You're the reason I went up to Alaska for one season. Glad to see you're doing well. God bless you, man. Otis Harris, man. I appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you, man. The book is coming out, man. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Buy the book when the book come out next week, and it'll be on Amazon. Make sure you purchase the book, man. Pass it to a friend or a relative, somebody that's looking for a job in Alaska. Otis Harris, when you see this book, man, I broke down everything about working in Alaska in the seafood industry, man. It's raw, it's real. It has everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's like the seafood processing on blueprint, man. Like the seafood processing blueprint. This has never been done before. People have wrote books about Alaska seafood processing, but not the way I did it. Mine's is raw, real, and this is uh seafood processing 101. Like I said, the book is out of my hands. I did my part, passed it on to Master Wayne. Master Wayne passed it on to somebody else that's doing a little the cover and some other stuff to it, and the book will be out next week. I'm like kind of upset the book ain't out today because I'm like one of them kind of people. I like to get stuff done and get it out the way so I can go on to the next goal and the next task. If something lingers, it just bothers me and bothers me and bothers me. But yeah, next week it should be out. It should be on Amazon. I know we were saying I was hoping it'd be out this Friday, but the next couple of days it should be on Amazon. I'll drop the link, man. Make sure, man, Otis and everybody, make sure you subscribe. Get the book. It won't cost an arm and a leg. Get the book. Shout out to Naughty Slim. Morning, Naughty Slim. What's going on with you? I salute you, Naughty Slim. What is going on with you? White, Vernon White. She said, good morning. Send a hug to, Toledo, Peran, of Brazil. Thank you, White. Thank you so much. I figured it was that, but I just want to make sure it was that. Naughty Slim said, where is the best place in Brazil to visit? You definitely got to go to Salvador Bahia. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of culture here. This where this was the capital city at one time. This is a big slave port, so it has a lot of history, it has a lot of culture. I mean, each city has its own vibe. Obviously, Rio, you see the videos, you see commercials, you see if people all people know is Brazil and Rio. So you definitely got to go to Rio. They got a lot of stuff, tourist attractions to offer you. It's a cool vibe there, but I mean, I want people to think outside of the box and check out different places besides Rio de Janeiro. Make a trip to Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo has a lot to offer. People don't even know that Sao Paulo, always say it wrong. Sao Paulo, Brazil, is the largest, most populated city in all of the Americas. It has more people than what is it? It has more people than Los Angeles, New York City, Toronto, Mexico City. I thought Mexico City was big. It has more people than Mexico City. It has a lot. It has a lot of people here, man. It's a major place. Terrence B, I see you. Did you see the live stream yesterday? Yeah, I was on the live stream. I was in the background. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the live stream yesterday. I was in the background just maxing and relaxing, man. Let me keep going up. I know I missed some people here. I apologize. Uh, Michelle said Panama was quite a safe place to settle and invest. Yes, indeed. I like it. It's just a little pricey, but I mean, it's a nice place. Definitely a nice place. Let's see. Come on, guys. Ask me questions. Make sure you get a video like, share the video, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your friends, tell your enemies about the one and only Philly Dom. I'm gonna keep trying to do these lives as much as I can to communicate with you guys. Sometimes I'll be slacking with them because a lot of people, a lot of people want me to do lives with them, and I'm editing videos and then I'm writing a book. I got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. Terrence B said, I asked you yesterday about how do you feel about the Maya situation. After that, he did a live stream addressing everything. Yeah, I told you let him address it, man. I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching like you guys watching. I communicate with him, but we talked about YouTube stuff. I didn't ask him about his situation. He's a smart dude, very intelligent. He can figure it out. You know what I mean? You ask him. You ask Ivan Travels. You ask the female. Go reach out to them. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you. You know what I mean? I got a gist of the story and everything, but I'm glad I would address it. Terrence B, what did he say? I didn't even watch the live stream. That's what I mean. When you're a YouTuber, you're so focused on doing your stuff that you don't always check your YouTube buddies, their channels and stuff all the time. What did IMI would say? Let me know, educate me, inform me what he said. I didn't see it. Terrence B, I greatly appreciate it. Let us know on the live what he said. Michael said, "Do you plan to invest in and real estate business?" Uh, Not here, maybe somewhere else, but not here in Brazil. I still don't know the country that well, and then I know people here that are doing some business, and it's hard for them to move. Let's just say it's hard for them to move money around and establish themselves there like they want to, and these people have whatever they need to do it, and it's still hard for them. So um, I don't know about Brazil yet. Naughty Slim said lots of laughs, and then Vernon White said Brazil has the greatest population of blacks outside of hold on. I guess you're gonna say, man, hold on. Great population of blacks outside of Africa as well as Asians outside of Asia. Giant melting pot. Yes, indeed, man. Sao Paulo, Liberdade is a big Asian community there, and then I'm here in Salvador Bahia, and big Afro Brazilian community. I feel like I've seen my cousins and my uncles and my nephews and my nieces like 1,000 times here. Grandparents, everybody, man. They one thing I could tell you guys about the Brazilians, the Afro Brazilians, they look very similar to the African American. I've been to a lot of countries and I've traveled a lot of places, and they look very similar to the African American. I'm telling you, they definitely are cousins, man. Uh, Mr. Will said, which city in Brazil has the friendliest women? I mean, I would say everywhere. The Brazilian women are friendly for the most part. The guys are friendly for the most part. They're friendly people. So it's no particular place. I would say maybe Rio. Rio is the exception to the rule, I think, because it's a big tourist attraction. So they do see some people there as money. So the people are more business transactional in Rio than other places I've been to. So I wouldn't say they the I would say of all the places I went, Rio is the less friendliest. Everywhere else I've been, people have been like out of their way friendly. Sao Paulo, Recife, Salvador Bahia, Fortaleza, wherever I've been, Santos, wherever I've been, people have been super friendly. Especially here in Salvador Bahia, people are like the coolest people, man. Like really cool, down to earth people. Like they want to help you. They want to show you around. Any problem you have, they will help you. They'll go out their way to help you. That's what it's like. It was the same way in Fortaleza. Just good, down to earth people. Terrence B said he talked about the situation with his sister. I don't what situation with his sister. I don't know. Terrence B, you gonna have to explain it to me, man. I don't have time to be looking on people's channel and seeing all their issues and their problems. I do check. I ain't gonna front. I'll be strolling too and be looking too, but with the my one, I ain't get a chance to check none of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a couple videos that have been floating on the YouTube because it came across my feed. I looked at them, but you gotta break it down to me. I don't know nothing, man. You know more than I do right now. Larry T said, "Do you trust Master Wayne with the Amazon thing?" I'm thinking about investing. Well, right now I'm going through the process with him with the Amazon thing, so I'm with him day by day. I would say yes, I do trust him. I'm with him day by day, and I'm opening up I'm what you call it online store right now as we speak. The store is open, so I'm doing my part too. So yeah, I do trust him. I do trust him. And I'm writing a book. I'm just waiting for it to get published, and he's helping me with that. And I'm working on the second book. And the online store, I'm on that too. So everything is going according to plan. So I can give you play by play, detail by detail. But I'm here with him, and I'm gonna stay with him as long as I can, so I can learn all I can about the Amazon. Because I'm like one of them people that are hands on. I learn better hands on. Being around him, me just being around him, I soaked up so much knowledge about Amazon just being around him that I didn't know before. So he's definitely a good teacher, man. He explains stuff very in detail, and he's really laid back, and he has the patience, and he has the knowledge, and he just knows. He was what you call it? What's the word I want to use for this? Always he was built, or he was how could well, help me out, guys, help me out. I want to make him sound like he was born to do Amazon. Like I for real, like he knows Amazon in and out. Like he was born. Y'all had to make it sound like powerful. Yeah, he was born to do Amazon, man. I mean, all he does is eat, sleep, and talk Amazon. I'm telling you, he was born to do Amazon, man. Yes, I do trust him, and I'm going through the process myself. So I'll let you guys know. I got the channel, I got the platform. I'll let you know, but everything gonna work out. Everything gonna work out. 215. Good morning, Don. What's going on with you? 215. What's going on with you? 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 215. But then I'm here to see him as he mentors the different people, his mentors, and I'm listening in. I'm hearing everything, and I'm hearing their progress. So, like, I'm behind the scenes with Master Wayne right now. I'm actually behind the scenes with Master Wayne right now. So I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing everything. I know his routine. I know his schedule, man. He's very disciplined to this, man. He's a very disciplined man, and he has a lot of knowledge in Amazon. He read a lot of books or whatever he had to do, online studies, whatever he did. He learned all he can learn about Amazon, and he's definitely an Amazon guru. I'm telling you, I'm right here with him, and people call him every day. He talks to his clients every day. I'm here with him. I'm telling you, he's a beast on Amazon. I'm telling you, he knows his Amazon. 215, thank you, man. Let me put the Cash App up there. 215, we're going to do it live, man. We're going to do one. I just been busy, man. It's been a lot on my plate, man. I wrote a book. I'm on my second book. Eddie said, Master Wayne seems like he is a good person. I could roll with him. Yeah, he's definitely a good person, man. I'm glad he came down here and checked me, man. He said he was going to come check me and visit me and help me with the Amazon thing. He kept his word and he did it, man. And I'm doing everything, step by step what he has me doing. But yeah, when the store is making money and everything, I'll let you know how much money I'm making. I'll be transparent with everything, man, so you guys can see what's going on. 100%. I'll be transparent with everything, so you guys can see what's going on. But he eats, sleep Amazon. I'm telling you, guys, the guy knows Amazon. Creo said, I'm tapped in with Wayne. He does eat, breathe, and sleep Amazon. Southern Creole flavor. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I'm here with the guy every day. Obviously, he's sleeping right now. He was up late last night. He had to do the live. I don't sleep that much, guys. I need to sleep more, man. I'm getting older. I need to rest my body, but I got, pretty good couple hours of sleep. And then I came on the live and started talking with you. Before that, I prayed, and then I got up and I wrote a couple more pages to the book, the second book, which is about YouTube, how I got started in YouTube and my YouTube struggles and everything like that. And I'm gonna give you, information on what I think helped push my channel and everything. We only have one more piece to the puzzle with my channel is just to try to make it more profitable because at the end of the day, YouTube is a business, and when you have a business, you into making money. And I just gotta make my channel more profitable. And I'm doing different things like the Patreon and different things to push that. Last year the channel was doing good, you know. I'm being transparent with you guys, as far as money wise, but YouTube did something. It's like they cut back on something and it affected the channel far as making the money I was making before on the channel, because now I have more subscribers and I'm making less money, and I had less subscribers, way less, like 40 something thousand subscribers, and I was making a lot more money, like a lot more money. So I'm just trying to figure ways, to diversify my YouTube channel to make it worthwhile. Because at the end of the day, I have a son to take care of and believe. So I got a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. Once again, guys, make sure you give the videos a like. Please share my videos. Any questions that you want to ask me, let me know. And 215, man, we definitely gonna link up. We're gonna do a live. I just been getting burnt out lately, man. Been doing a lot lately, man. Just been getting burnt out. But we're gonna do a live, man. It's my goal, man, to make sure you get 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. 215. That's my goal, man. I ain't gonna sleep comfortable until that's done. 215. And how's everything? You probably on your way to work or at work right now. Right now it's 10:22 a.m. in these real streets of Salvador Bahia, Brazil, home of the Afro-Brazilian or the Black Brazilians. Cool vibes, 215, man. Enjoy your day at work, man. I hope it go by fast, because I know how that is, man. I know how that go. So hopefully your day go by fast, man. But yeah, all is well, guys, man. I'm talking to you guys and eating no breakfast or anything. Just here talking with you guys, man. And I'm gonna keep doing these lives. I'm gonna do more and more lives and communicate with you guys as much as I can, man. So when I'm on these lives, ask me anything that you need to ask me, and make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. And please, guys, if you guys could show me some love, phillydom has a clothing line. If you want to buy a shirt or a hat, I got cups. I got a whole bunch of different items. I got so many different items on my in my what is it store, phillydom store. So check it out. I don't promote it as much as I should, but I have a phillydom merch. Check it out. Buy something. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, I have Instagram. We got over 122,000 subscribers now. I mean, go to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. I appreciate you. I appreciate every last one of you guys that support the channel. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I even appreciate the haters, man, because you ain't popping unless you got some haters. And the only reason somebody gonna hate because you got something they don't have, or you doing better, or you doing something better than they are. That's the only reason they're gonna hate. So I appreciate the haters. I appreciate the innovators. I appreciate everybody that supports the phillydom movement. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that donated money, everybody that gave my video like, everybody that shared my video. Also, please share my video on Facebook and on any other media outlets. I would greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm willing to work with any and every YouTuber. So if anybody want to do some collabs with me, let me know. I'm willing to work with them. I have no problem if you have one subscriber, if you have 100 million subscribers. I'm willing to work with anybody. People push me, and that's how I came up. So now it's time for me to reach my hand down and keep bringing other people up, man. The great words of Master Wayne, man. You ain't no boss unless you can make some bosses. So I'm not no big time YouTuber unless I can help other people become big time YouTubers. Big facts, baby. Big facts. It's not what you do, it's what you do and how many people you bring up from what you do. JM said, hi, dude. JM, what's going on with you, man? Ask me some controversial question. You good for that, JM. Appreciate you, my brother. Ask me some controversial question, man. I'm here. I'm on the live. I'm talking with you guys. It's early morning out here, 10:26 a.m., man. Ain't that many YouTubers doing lives early in the morning because they worrying about when that core group and audience is there. I'll do it whenever I want because I'm trying to reach my whole fan base or subscriber base, whatever you want to call it, because people from all over Africa, Asia, the Americas, everywhere. So all is well. Naughty Slim said, it's how many people you can teach to become like you. Naughty Slim, yes indeed, Naughty Slim. You're right indeed. You're right indeed. Kai Hill said, because you're content, okay, because you content creators is doing a whole bunch of lying, that's the problem. Kai Hill, I just told you I ain't making money like that on YouTube. I just told you that. What content creator going to tell you that? What content creator going to tell you that? Now I've made some valuable connects on YouTube. Master Wayne, oh man, a whole bunch of other content creators, other people I can't even think right now in the business world. But Kahil, all I can do is speak on myself. I can't talk about what another content creator is doing or what not doing. But I've been traveling for a while, so something is keeping me on the road. I've been in Belize as much as I wanted to be. I've been in El Salvador as much as I wanted to be. I've been in the States as much as I wanted to be. I've been in Mexico. I've been Panama. Oh man, Haiti, Dominican Republic. I've been Colombia. That's a whole bunch of places. Guatemala, Costa Rica, so many places. Alaska, anything. Eddie said, "What is the link to your Facebook?" It's just Philly Dom. Philly Dom. Everything is Philly Dom. And I'm grinding. Kahil, I'm grinding every day, man. I'm always putting out content. I'm always doing whatever I have to do to build the channel in any and every way. And I'm happy that we crossed that threshold of 100K subscribers. I'm happy that we got the plaque. I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I feel like I was tailor made, like how Master Wayne is tailor made for Amazon. I feel like I was tailor made to be a travel blogger or a YouTube travel content creator. I'm not the best at the editing. I'm probably not the best at speaking, but I do have drive and I have ambition, and I actually do like traveling. And I've been traveling way before YouTube. Most of the content creators have started traveling when they became a content creator. I've been traveling my whole life. That's why I have a second book, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit about me traveling. But I've been traveling my whole life. Big facts. Big facts. Like my boy C. John T, the Haitian YouTuber. Sock Passe C. John T. C. Genty. Yeah, he always says big facts. Steven said, anyway is being a creep. Anyway is being a creep. Steven, I don't even know what you mean by that, dog. You have to explain that to me, champ. War said, brother, jealous people always hear something stupid to say. They are mad because they're skilled to travel or insecure, or they are insecure. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Masters Appeal in the building, man. I salute you, my brother. What's going on with you, champ? What's going on? Where you at right now, man? Where you at? Back in Cincinnati, Ohio, or you in the mighty DR, or some other country, or some other state? Where you at? Make sure you put your link in there, Master Appeal, and also 215. Put your link, man. And everybody in the chat, please subscribe to their channel. These are my roadies. Please subscribe to their channel. All right, I see where you at, champ. I see where you at, champ. I see where you at, champ. Steven said, recording women while they're not looking is kind of creepy, bro. Is all I'm saying. Steven, when do you have a YouTube channel? People always have a lot to say about what YouTubers do. When do you have a YouTube channel? Where's your YouTube channel at? I'm holding the camera. So when I hold the camera, everybody that I record, I have to ask them that I'm recording. Do you tell this to the white YouTubers? Do you tell the white YouTubers this? Or you just hating on your own kind, Steven? What's going on? Talk to me. Whoever's in front of me, a guy, a girl, whoever, unless somebody physically comes up to me and say they don't want to be on camera, and people have did that, and I have edited them out of the video. Stephen said to anyone, why is it got to be about race? Stephen, are you black or white? You asking me crazy questions. I'm gonna ask you crazy questions. Philly Don gonna turn up with you. We gonna turn up together. Are you black or white or Asian? What is your nationality? What is your skin color? Talk to me, Stephen. What is your nationality? I'm asking you. If you're not black or white, what are you? What is your nationality? What is your skin color? Are you Hispanic? Where you from? What country you from? Or what country is your family from? Where are you from? Talk to me, Stephen. We're gonna talk to you today. Puerto Rican. I got love for Puerto Ricans, man. Where you from? And you live in Puerto Rico, you live in New York, you live in Miami, you live in Philly. Where you live at, Stephen? From New York. Where you from? Brooklyn, the Bronx, Manhattan. You're probably from the Bronx. Oh, you from Brooklyn, man. That's what's up, man. Cool vibes, man. What we do is a hard job, Stephen. Thank you for being honest with the answers. What we do is a hard job. And when you're a YouTuber, a content creator, you're under the microscope. So for everything we do, we get judged for. Like, I don't just record girls. I record whoever's in front of me. Guys, girls, whoever's in front of me. You understand? So don't try to put me in a box and say I'm just recording females, which is so not true. Look at my videos. You tell me who the camera was on the most. My last video, I had the camera on Master Wayne. He's a guy with his shirt off most of the video. My last video. So make sure you get your facts together. All right. I was recording yesterday. I did a video. I dropped it, a beach video in Baja, and the camera was on a black man with his shirt off most of the video. Let's keep it real. Let's talk facts. But I appreciate you, my Puerto Rican, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Because this is what this live was about, just to talk to the masses and the people. Jay Reed said, what's the book called? On Amazon. It ain't out yet, but the book is called, I'll tell you what the book is called, because I was waiting for somebody to ask me that, man. I appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Journey into the world of Alaska seafood processing. Journey into the world of Alaska seafood processing. Matter of fact, let me copy this. Matter of fact, I might change it one more time. Hold on. Wow, you just helped me out with something, man. This is the name of the book. Boom, here you go, right there. Journey into the world of Alaska seafood processing. I might change the title. I got to talk to the guy. It's a journey into the world of Alaska seafood processor. What do you guys think? Because I'm talking about my story and my situation up there in Alaska, why I went there, why I worked there, and I just gave a whole bunch of information about the job. So do you guys think I should say journey into the world of Alaska seafood processing, or journey into the world of Alaska seafood processor? Let me know, man. How does it sound? Let me know. Santos said, "Hey Philly, I'm worried about walking with your camera in Brazil. It's very dangerous. There are a lot of thieves, but thank God nothing happened. God protects you, man, in the places you are. Thank you. Amen. Amen. I appreciate that, my brother. I need all the protection and prayers that you guys can give me. Adi Sim said Hispanic white. I don't know, Stephen, what are you? Are you Puerto Rican? You say you're Hispanic. Are you Hispanic white or Hispanic black or Hispanic mix or Hispanic Indian? What are you? And Stephen, I'm doing this for a reason because this is what happens when you're a YouTuber or Instagrammer. People want to pick you apart on every little thing, man. I'm at to the point like I can't please everybody, man. I can't please everybody. I'm a good-hearted person. I'm laid back. I got love for you, Stephen. I like that you ask me these questions. But now I'm gonna take you into my world. So are you white? Are you a white Hispanic or are you a black Hispanic? Let us know. Let's talk today. Baller said, "What's up? What's up, rap? What do you say? Oh, jealous envy. See it in your eyes. Tell me what's wrong with seeing a black man rise. I hear you. Woo! That's a good line. That's a good line. And I love Brooklyn, Stephen. I got love for Brooklyn. My family, when they first came from Haiti, they stayed in Brooklyn. So shout out to Brooklyn. Jay Reed said California love Philly. Yes, indeed, California love, man. San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, the Bay Area, and back. See what she meant by that, man. You came in here. Steven said, I know, bro, I feel. Okay. David O said, Philly, what's up, brother? All is well, champ. And then Newman said, I would like to thank you for all your help, giving me great information before I came to Tijuana. I was so happy to send you money. You're well worth every dollar. Newman, no problem, man. I'm glad I can help you, man. I'm glad I can help you, my brother, man. I'm glad I gave you all the information on Tijuana. You know, I had a place there for a couple good years, and I love that place. My son was born in Rosarito Beach, right down the road from Tijuana. So that place is always in my heart, man. Always in my heart, man. Long live Tijuana, Mexico. I actually miss it, man. I want to go by there and visit. When I was there and I stayed there so long, me and my boys used to complain when we lived there because you could do all you could do. We did everything you could do in Tijuana in that little area. So, well, big area. It's not little, it's big. So, man, shout out to you, man, Newman, the bodyguard. I know exactly who you are, champ, man. I tell my cousin Jock Wilkins, you said, what's up? JM said, why is race so important? JM, you tell me why race is so important. JM, are you black or are you white? Let me know. Champ, talk to me. You asked me why race is so important. What's your nationality, JM? We get into the nitty gritty today. War said, when you were Alaskan seafood processor, were you working fillet machine that fillet? Well, let me tell you, when I worked up there, first I was working on the line, the assembly line, like gutting out the fish and stuff like that. That's like one of the easiest jobs they first get you. And then, I asked questions and they put me on cleanup crew. So I worked cleanup crew. I worked on the docks, and then position opens on the docks. The docks is like one of the best positions you can get. I worked on the docks. So what happens is fishermen, when the fishermen bring the catch, the fish when they catch the fish and they bring it to the docks, we take the fish off the boat and we put it into the processing. We give it to them in the processing plant, and they start processing it. But it's a whole big process on how this is done. That's alive within itself. So eventually, I got a premium job. I was a machine operator. Now I'm a machine operator. Basically, what we did, raw and uncut, we worked on an assembly line and we cut the heads off the fish. It's a premium job because it paid more than a regular job, and it was like a lot of wear and tear on your hands because you had to like somebody would pass me a fish, all right, pin the fish down, and then it would be like a chopping block that would chop it off. And now it's tons of fish coming in, so we ain't talking like one. So it's like boom, chop, boom, chop. So you like boom, 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 boom. It was hard work, man. And imagine doing that for in spurts of like 2 hours. and then they would give us like a 15 or 20-minute break, and then we would keep doing that until we had like an hour lunch break, and then you would keep doing it. And then you had your dinner break, and then sometime, man, literally we would go from like 8 in the morning to like 12 at night. Like, man, it was a rough job, man. It taught me a lot, man. It taught me a lot. It taught me a lot, man. Shout out to them people working in Alaska in the seafood industry. And like I was telling you guys before, should I say the title is of the book is Journey into the World of Alaska Seafood Processing. Should I say Journey into the World of Alaska Seafood Processor? Because I'm telling my story, or should I keep it as Journey into the World of Alaska Seafood Processing? What do you guys say? Let me know. I'm leaning on Journey into the World of Alaska Seafood Processor. What do you guys think? Talk to me. I need your feedback, man. Hold on, I'm gonna read all your questions. They said, "What's the beef with you and vibing with Fred?" Hold up, I've never. Was it Day and why? I've never met Fred. I don't have beef with him. I never met him. I never met him. I met one of his associates in the mall the other day, a friend of his that was subscribed to my channel, but I've never met Fred. I've never met him. So I don't have no beef. I can't have beef. I've never met the guy. 215 said facts. People always criticize, but not doing it better or not doing it anything at all. Yeah, that's true. 215. You know how I go, man. David said your book is coming out. Yes, it'll be out next week. Definitely next week. It'll be on Amazon. It will be on Amazon next week. Yes, 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 yes. JM, my boy, I love you, JM. I got love for you, JM. I asked because you keep asking Steve about his race. His race should not matter when it comes to his opinions. I'm just I'm just putting pressure on him. Like if he was a YouTuber, and I can talk about the travel YouTubers because they ask us a lot about this and about that, and race does play into different things, scenarios. So I'm just putting pressure on him, Jam. Tay International said Tijuana is a very unique place. It could also be its own country. Yes, indeed, it's very unique, and they got some of the best tacos in the world, man. Best taco, probably the best tacos in the world. The food is good. It's a cool vibe, man. Tijuana is more than drug dealers, strip clubs, and gangsters. They got a lot of good places to eat. Um, the people are very friendly. It'll surprise you, man. It'll surprise you, especially the food. The food is one of the big surprises of Tijuana. People don't think the food is good, and the food is actually amazing. And it's a big city, man. So it's a lot to explore. You got Rosarito Beach that's close by, which is a big time beach in the summertime. Everybody from California, from San Diego and LA come down there, and people from Arizona, everywhere, they hang on their beaches. What else could I say about Tijuana, man? They got a lot of museums. They have museums. They have a lot of history. It's a cool place, man. It's a cool place. It'll surprise you. It will definitely surprise you. You get a lot of good souvenirs there. Tijuana is an amazing vibe, amazing place. David O said, "How is the nightlife in Salvador Bahia better than Rio?" No, it's not better. No place is better than Rio as far as nightlife. Nobody, nobody. Rio probably has some of the best nightlife in the world. Like, there's probably only a couple places that can even be put in the same sentence with Rio nightlife. No, Rio nightlife, they party every day hard, man. Every day hard. Amazing nightlife in Rio de Janeiro when it's not raining. When it's not raining, people don't know that either. It rains a lot in Rio. People don't know that it rains a lot. Master Appeal said, "JM, you are wrong. His opinion could be the product of his race. Come on now, think, bro." I hear you guys, man. You know, we needed something to stir up the pot today, man. But I'm happy everybody tuned in, and I really appreciate all the support, man. I'm telling you, I appreciate every last one of you guys and ladies, everybody. They and why I said, wow, yeah, I've never met him, man. I never met him. Warrior said a lot of these dudes gossip like females or go off on rumors just stirring up the pot. They do, man. They do. They do. I respect you if you're a content creator and you like, coming out with content. And then what really upsets me, and it's with it really sits on my chest heavy that we have black content creators that's trying to destroy other black content creators that don't really know the person, don't really never met me in person, never hung out with the person, nothing, just going off assumption and making up rumors to try to build their little small channels that will never grow because hate never survives. It will never survive. JM said, was working in the fishing factories in Alaska the highlight of your work career or best job you ever had? JM, and it's no highlight working in the seafood processing industry, man. It's a job that you stumble upon because you have a situation. Either you broke, either you got in trouble with the law, either you're a college student, either you retired military. It's not nobody's number one choice, but it was definitely a true experience, and you can definitely make a lot of money there, and it's definitely an interesting job. And it was a way for me to travel to a place, Alaska, some place I've never been before, and I've been there numerous of times now. And it's a beautiful state. The food was good there. We worked a lot of hours there. I met a lot of friends. I always have friends in Alaska now. I will always have friends in Alaska now. But no, it's not the most glamorous job unless you own a fishing boat or a processing boat, because them guys are millionaires times over. Or you own a processing plant. These guys make it's a I think over $5 billion a year plus business. So if you are high up on the chain, you're making money. But no, the little seafood processors are like the slaves of the factories and the fishing. I mean, in the processing boats. But it can definitely put some money in your pocket fast if you have a situation or if you're going through some kind of struggle. It can definitely help you. It's not no way where I glamorize this job in any way, shape, or form. It's a rough, rugged, gritty job. And that's why I wrote the book, so I can explain that to people so they can understand what they stepping into, because a lot of people go up there and they don't understand that. Like, they gonna say you're gonna work 12 hours a day or 16 hours a day, and when you start working them hours, you're like, whoa. Or you might not work much as you want because Alaska fishing game is blocking the waters, and they won't let fishermen fish in this certain area, or the processing plants fish in a certain area. I mean, block processing plant, but the processing vessels fish in a certain area. So it's a rough job, man. But it's definitely was an experience. It's definitely the most interesting job I ever had, because I didn't even know this type of job existed in the United States of America. So it blew my mind. So when a lot of people say they can't work and they can't get jobs and all that, they just full of crap, because you can go up there in Alaska and you can work in the seafood processing industry, and they always hiring, and it's always jobs open. They hire felons. Obviously, you got to be. It depends on what your charges are. They hire ex felons and stuff like that, but it depends on a lot of different things. So they help everybody. So when people say they can't get jobs, they can't get work, they just didn't try hard enough. But it was definitely an experience. That's why I'm JM. That's why I'm writing a book, and I'm putting an experience out there to let people know about the seafood industry in Alaska. 215 said I plan on visiting Brazil in March 2014, man. You'll love it, man. I think you'll like it better than Colombia. It's just my opinion. Master Pill said, appreciate your perspective on living abroad, brother. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, Master Pill. And then Master Pill said, hanging out with Philly is a great time. Thank you, man. Eddie said, baller, exactly. Then Juan said, hello, Philly. Juan, what's going on with you? But Lee's Vibe said, just thinking about the fish smells, and you will know if it's for you or not. Yeah, because some people can't even take the smell. The smell, I mean, just imagine being in a fish market, but being in a fish market every day for 16 hours, 15 hours, 12 hours, and it's on your clothes and everything. Walk said, appreciate the live stream. I'm trying, man. David O said, meant to come to Salvador soon, brother. Would like to meet you. Thank you, man. I appreciate if you come through. Juan said, in your experience, Dom, was there more good seasons than bad seasons overall during your tender? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna tell you how this works, man. I'm gonna tell you how this works. I'm gonna tell you how this works. For me, I never had a bad season, but for the processing plants and places I work, we did have bad seasons. But I'm gonna give you guys a little jewel, and this is for people if they go into Alaska. It's in my book, but it's a little jewel to help you guys out. The processing facility or the processing vessel needs to run 24/7 with fish or without fish. So what I did was I'm outgoing, I'm a friendly person. Who you see on cameras, who you see in real life. Um, what I did was I befriended people in different departments. So I knew people in different departments. The egg room. This might not make sense to you guys if you're not a seafood processor. Processors know what I'm talking about. The egg room, shipping department, the docks, cleaning. So the facility has to be maintained 100% all the time. So even if it was not, even when they don't have fish, they always are constantly cleaning the machines. They're constantly cleaning the machines. They're constantly working. So once I befriended everybody, I would go department to department and say, "Yo, Sally, what's going on? Do y'all need help in the egg room today?" People would call out. People would quit. So it's always something constant to do. So I kept myself busy working all the time. I would volunteer for work. I would bug them to death about working. So I will always be constantly working. So even when we didn't have fish. Even in a bad season, one of those seasons I had was a bad season. We didn't have fish. I was constantly making money because I was always constantly working. I made myself consistent. The same thing I do with YouTube. Make yourself consistent. You will yourself to success. You will yourself to making money. So I just will myself. I would talk to the people in HR. I would see if they needed help. I would find ways to work. So yes, they do have bad seasons, but if you find ways to work, they always need help there. And to be honest with you, most of the people that come up there are lazy anyway, because they come up with the mindset money, 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 and then when they like, damn, I'm really working 16 hours for 2 weeks straight with no day off, it really gets to you. Because some people want to party and drink and hang out with girls and hang out with guys and do this and do that. And this is the type of job you have to be really disciplined. That's why they say, you know what they told us when we went up to Alaska? And I didn't understand what they were saying. They told me, I said, who? Because me, Philly Dom, I'm always asking questions. I said, who excels at this job? And I bet you guys can't guess who excels at the job. They told me two group of people really excel at this job. And I thought they were crazy. I was like, college students? Hell no, they're lazy. They're not disciplined. They told me military, ex-military, and ex-convicts excel at this job because they already come from a lifestyle that was structured. And to work this type of job, you got to have some kind of structure. You got to know after you work 16 hours, take yourself and get some rest. Don't party, don't walk around, don't do this, don't do that. Get some rest. So I learned a lot, and it really, what I learned from working up there helped me in the as a YouTuber. That's why I have more videos than any other YouTuber. I'm really disciplined. I can put out videos a lot. Yeah, you can say I don't have the best content. It's not the best edited, but I'm constantly putting out content. And obviously, what I'm doing is affecting everybody because we got haters. That's why I got this title. People are hating on me, finding any and every way to downplay phillydom. So I say, bring it on. I'm gonna keep pushing and keep grinding. You keep talking about me and put my name out there. I appreciate the haters. I appreciate the innovators. Thank you all. I hope I answered your question, champ. Let's keep going. Brazil vibes. I mean, Belize vibes. Yes, indeed. Keep going. I'm trying to answer your questions. Black said, "Peace, brother. Philly. I applied and I had an interview with OBI. I guess I failed the background check. I haven't heard back almost 3 months after my interview." Now, Black, you know what I'm going to tell you. You need to get my book when it comes out next week on Amazon. But Black, you have to put in like 25 applications, man. You can't rely on one or two jobs. You got to put a whole bunch of them out there. I talked about that in the book. I can't give too much of the book away right now, but when you get it, you can read it. But put out a whole bunch of applications, man. You keep trying. They're always constantly hiring. And another thing, man, Black, maybe hit me up on Instagram. What was in your background? Let me know. Tell me the truth. What was in your background? Because there's some stuff in your background that they won't hire you. So tell me what's in your background on Instagram. We ain't gonna put you on blast on a YouTube channel. Don't tell me right here unless you don't care. But what's in your background? It had to be something in your background. But keep putting applications. Somebody will give you a chance. Somebody will hire you. And when you do the interview, let them know about your background. Don't hide it from them. Don't downplay it. Tell them like, "Oh, I went to jail for this, or I was on probation for this, or whatever it is, man. Be truthful. Be truthful as you can. Somebody will take a chance on you, man. The turnover rate is so high in Alaska because the job is so demanding, and you have to be disciplined, like I said before. So it's a high turnover rate. But hit me up via Instagram. Let's talk, man. Maybe I can help you personally. Tell us that what is the difference between the Brazilian YouTubers who speak Portuguese and the other South American YouTubers who speak Spanish, who speak Hispanic? Well, they got a bigger audience. Portuguese, no matter how we want to dice it, play it out, whatever. It's not many countries that speak Portuguese. It's not that many countries. I know, what is this, Portugal, Brazil, some couple countries in Africa. So Spanish is, your reach is more, it's a lot bigger if you can speak Spanish. If you can speak Spanish and English as a YouTuber, you have crazy reach. A lot more people can watch your content. But Portuguese is limited. But I mean, there's a lot of people that speak Portuguese, but it's limited to the reach. I hope I answered your question. I'll say that's the biggest difference between the Brazilian YouTubers who speak Portuguese and the South American YouTubers that speak Hispanic, because they have a bigger reach. Damn, man, you gotta watch your words, man. We don't like to use that word on the live, man. Let me read what you said, then I'm gonna block that comment. Eight that are saying that they can't get jobs, and they just bringing since they can go to Alaska to work these fishing factories. They don't know how to get the jobs. You know what I mean? When I worked up there, it wasn't really too many black people working up there. I mean, I've seen a couple brothers from like Sudan and South Sudan and Ethiopia, but you don't really. It's not too many brothers or black people that work in Alaska. So, I mean, in the seafood industry that I noticed, you understand? It wasn't that many of us at all. So they just don't know. They're just not educated about these jobs and they don't know, and they think it's like a scam. You know, black people, we think everything is a scam. Because even when I was talking to the recruiters and them, and they telling me like, oh, we're gonna fly you from Seattle, and we all your meals are paid for, and all you gotta do is work. You don't gotta wash your clothes. You don't gotta do anything. All you gotta do is work, work, work. And I'm like, I've worked a lot of jobs, and no job has offered me this much. To tell me they're gonna do everything. Basically, in Alaska, and as a seafood processor, all you got to do is work. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just work, work, work. So a lot of black people, you know, we're our own enemies. We say, oh, that's impossible. They're gonna take money from. They're gonna do that. Yeah, they take a little percentage of your money. I think $10 a day, or $15 or $20 a day to the side. But most companies at the end of the season, they give it back to you. They just do that in case you quit the job or something like that. But they'll give it back to you. They'll give it back to you in the end. But every company is different, or they'll give a percentage back to you. But you get bonuses and different things. It's worth the hassle, definitely. But yeah, Black, keep trying, champ. Keep trying. Don't give up. And Jay, cool vibes, man. Good questions. Keep bringing the questions. 215 said, hit the like button, hit the cash app. Money sign Philly Dom 75. Appreciate you, 215. I got mad love for you. And JM, I got mad love for him too. Eddie said, Philly, do they pay for your transportation to Alaska, or do you pay it and expenses to go there? No, they do pay for your transportation to go to Alaska. Some will fly you from your hometown, wherever you at, or the closest, biggest airport to where you're at to Alaska. Other companies, you have to pay for your transportation to get to Seattle, Washington, because most of the corporate offices are in Seattle, Washington. And then from there, from Seattle, Washington, they will fly you to Alaska for free. Yes, and they will get you back. Tracy Unplugged said, hey, Philly, how you doing, Tracy? What's going on with you? Tracy Unplugged, what's going on? 718 said, do Brazilians as warm as Dominicans? The Brazilians are a lot warmer than Dominicans. Dominicans are like a little more hardcore. Brazilians are a lot more friendly and warmer than Dominicans. And I have some good Dominican friends, so I ain't talking bad about every Dominican. I have some cool Dominicans. I got my one Dominican boy. We talk almost every day. So I got love for the Dominicans. But from me traveling, Brazilians are nicer people. Overall, a lot nicer people. Eddie said, when you are working 16-hour shifts, how many hours do you have to rest? You get like an 8-hour turnover, 8, 9 hour turnover before you have to go back to work. But I think by law, they have to give you 8+. We used to get like 8+ time to recover. Brazil vibe. I keep saying Brazil vibes when I'm, because Lee's vibes said we used to have to say in the army, expect the worst and hope the best. Yeah, you expect the worst and hope the best. Because some days we be ready for work and they're like, oh, we ain't working today because Fish and Game blocked the waters, so no fish is gonna get processed today. So we would just sit in the facility, and that's when I would, y'all need help in this department. You need help in this department. That's how I would make my money. Juan said, thanks for the answer, Dom. I'm looking forward to the book. Yes, indeed, man. The book will be out next week. Master Wayne is right over there. The book will be out. They're asking about the book. The book. Bali said, Baller said, true. And JM said, brother, you want to keep your military veteran subscribers. Never compare the military veterans to convict dude. No, JM, I'm just giving an example. What they told me. This is what they told me in Alaska. I'm just telling you what they told me because I'm always inquisitive. I was asking 1,000 questions, and they said they're the two people that strive. I mean, that do well up there because they're from a structured background. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the one is better than the other one or anything. I ain't saying nothing like that. Obviously, the military is way better than being in the other situation. But I'm just saying what they told me. I'm just repeating what people told me in Alaska, man. And Beach said, "Hey Philly, can you explain to me your title? So much intense animosity and hostility being expressed on social media and platforms. I came late. No, I was just asking. When I put that title out, I was just asking, why is there so much animosity and hostility on social media? So when I said that, I want to get you guys' opinion why you think it's so much drama. I'm trying to get you guys to interact with me, communicate with me, and talk with me, and tell me why you think it's so much animosity and hostility. And I know it's because of haters. A lot of people are haters. People are doing stuff that they want to do and they can't do, so they find reasons to hate or downplay what that person is doing. But I mean, what is your definition? Beach, talk to me. What is your definition? Chef said, "What's up, brother Oswell, Chef?" And then Belize said, "Cause we follow orders." Yes, indeed. And then Beach said, "I think people are angry in America." I agree. I agree. A lot of people are angry in America. Things are going backwards. I agree. I agree. So they push out their emotions online. I agree because they don't really have to face nobody face to face. They can just talk a whole bunch of stuff and hide behind a screen. And most of the people that you see that do these blogs and talk about people, they hide behind screens. Fact check me on this. Most people that do these type of blogs, these type of videos or these type of lives or whatever they want to call themselves doing, they always cover their face. You never see who they are. I think that's a coward. I think it's a coward. If you want, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you real and you about what you say and you really back up what you say, why would you hide your face? You know where I'm at. This is Philly Dom. You talking to me. You see who I am. I don't have my screen covered or nothing like that. Obviously, I get it. Sometimes you're doing something in the background. You don't want to see people see what's going on around you. But most of my videos, you see my face. I'm in Salvador Bahia. I'm in a neighborhood called Baja. I'm transparent. You know everything about me, but they hide. All they do is talk about people, but they hide their whole identity. And I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. But like you said, a lot of people upset. A lot of people, things are going backwards in the States. I agree. And they just taking out their emotions online. I agree with you. Beach, I agree 100% with you. Beach material, but I call you Beach. I always nickname everybody. Chef said, "What do you think about America doing? What do you think about America doing?" Chef, reword that. I'm not understanding what you're saying. B said, "Keep up the good work, Philly. You got me looking very close at Baja. You got to come visit, man. If you're going to come here, you definitely got to come visit Salvador Bahia. Don't turn your back on the state of Bahia. They need your tourist dollars. They need you to come here and check out the experience. Rio's cool. Rio's nice. Rio's amazing. But there's other places besides that here. Tracy Unplugged. Philly, are you running into issues with Brazilian women not wanting you to film them? Can you speak on this, please? I've never had no issues, Tracy Unplugged, with Brazilian women not wanting me to record them. To be honest, the last time I had an issue, it wasn't a Brazilian woman. It was a Brazilian guy. He probably cheating on his wife or something with the Brazilian girl. And he asked me if I could edit him and his girl out of the video. And I did so. But I've never had no problem. So let's not put that out there because I don't have them type of problems. I've never had that type of problem. I've never had that type of problem. I've never had that type of problem. And if somebody didn't want me to record them, they would just come up to me. People have did that in Haiti, Dominican Republic. I've recorded in the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Since you guys want to talk so much, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm in the Dominican. I'm not even in the Dominican Republic anymore. I think I'm in El Salvador. And a Dominican woman calls me up and tells me that I recorded her. She didn't know that I recorded her. She said I just walked by and recorded everybody. And she was on a date and she told me that she was cheating on her husband. She told me this. And out of respect for her relationship, could I block her out? She said, I don't want you to take down the video, but could you just block me out? And I went in there and I blocked her out, her and the guy she was with. And I had another incident with a guy in the Dominican Republic. Once again, he called me and said that I filmed in one of the clubs and he was out with some girl that he shouldn't have been out with. And the video had got back to his wife. And he asked me if I could take down the video. And I took down the video for him. But no, I'm for the most part, no, I have not had problems recording people. The country I had the most problems recording people with and was Haiti. Haitians don't want you to record them. Haiti was, I had a lot of problems there, but once I got this camera right here, the Osmo Pocket, these cameras right here, it ended all that problems. So most of the time, people don't even know that I'm recording. And like I said, I do a lot of walk and talk videos, so I'm just walking around and talking. So I'm just showing what's in my line, what's in my line of the camera. That's what I'm doing. But thank you for the $9.99 super chat, Tracy. I hope I answered your question. I hope I answered your question, girl. Chef said, what do you think about America doing business with the Dominicans? I'm a small fry, so if America wants to do business with the Dominicans, that's what they do. I'm not a big time businessman. I'm not in the U.S. government. That you need to address the people in the U.S. government and people that are taking part in this. I'm just an everyday 9 to 5 YouTuber working and minding my business. So I'll be the wrong person to ask. You need to ask somebody high up in the U.S. government why they doing business with the Dominican. What I'm learning as I get older and older, some stuff is not for me to answer, not answer. I couldn't stop them either way if I told them not to do business or do business with the Dominican. So it's up to the people in the U.S. government. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. I have no interest in that either way. B said, what city or state in Brazil would you consider a great place to live and call home? Salvador Bahia, Brazil, and Fortaleza, Brazil. Salvador Bahia, Brazil, Fortaleza, Brazil, and Recife, Brazil. I've been to these places. I've sat in these cities for weeks at a time. I learned a lot about the different places, so I would recommend them places. Teller said, what is the difference? What is difficult to learn? Brazilian? I mean, what is difficult to learn? Brazilian, Portuguese, or Spanish? Spanish is definitely a lot easier. Brazilian, Portuguese is a little tricky. And it's like, it's new to the air because, growing up in Philadelphia, we grew up with a lot of Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Cubans. So my whole life I've been hearing Spanish. So even if you can't speak Spanish really great, you're used to hearing the language, so you know some of the words and stuff like that. But Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese is another beast, man. It's another beast. So it's definitely a difficult language to learn. Not impossible. Nothing's impossible. Just a little difficult. Tracy and Plug said, you did. Thank you, Philly. You are very welcome. I love to support you. You appear to be a very humble and authentic guy. Hopefully I am, man. Hopefully I am. No, I am. But we all have good and bad, I'm not perfect. I made mistakes in life. And I also did good things in life. But, I'm a work in progress. I'm learning every day. But if I had to rate myself, I would say I'm definitely more good than bad. A lot more good than bad. But I have did some stupid stuff in life, and I have made mistakes. I'm human like everybody else. Not perfect. No way, shape, or form am I perfect. 718 said, can you survive on $1,000 a month in Brazil? Obviously, you can survive on $1,000 a month in Brazil because a lot of Brazilian people survive on less than that a month in their country. But let's keep it real, people. If you're going to jump on a plane and come from Europe and you're going to come from Canada or the United States or Africa or Asia, why would you want to survive on $1,000 a month in another country Like the great words of my boy Steven. He said he ain't come down to Brazil to survive. He came down here to ball. So why would you leave your country to go live in another country to survive on the bare minimum that most people in that country don't survive on? A Brazilian would tell you crazy to try to survive on $1,000 US in that country. So yes, you can, but why would you want to do that? That's just my opinion. No, Fox, I gotta disagree with you on this. Spanish is a lot easier to learn than Portuguese. Portuguese is a lot harder to learn, man. B said, what would you say is good annual salary to have in Brazil, speaking in American dollars? Um, to be comfortable here, start out to be comfortable here. I guess anything around 2,000 and up. Anything over 2,000 and up, you'll be definitely comfortable here. But the more the better, man. The more the better, man. But 2,000 on up, for the most part, you should be comfortable. But 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. I mean, 5,000, 3,000, 4,000. 4,000 would be like a good number here a month in Brazil. You should be pretty well comfortable. But 2,000 on up, you can make it. But the better, the more the better. B said 50K a year or 75K a year. 75K a year, you're a baller, man. 50K a year, you're a baller. Shoot, man. 35,000K a year, you balling here in Brazil, man. But the more the better, man. The more the better, man. The more the better. Hold on, let me check something out real quick here. I asked you guys a question earlier. Nobody answered it. Should I change the title? Listen. Should I change the title to the book? Hold on. We got a lot going on here. I'm just trying to put a link out there for y'all. Should I change the title to the book? This is my Patreon link, man. We can talk about a lot more on Patreon once you guys join. It's only $7. It's not that much right now. I should join my Patreon, and I'm gonna start giving you guys some real raw, exclusive footage of Brazil and let you know the real deal. Omar said, "What's up, Philly? I love the Jay-Z intro to your videos, man. I love Jay-Z, man. One of my favorite rappers of all time, man. It was nothing but to do it. One of my friends in I call him Jamaica X. He's in Sao Paulo. He's the one that made that intro for me. I got much love for him. Shout out to Jamaica X, man. If you're watching, appreciate you, my brother. What's going on, champ? Real, that's definitely from his first album. Yes, indeed, Reasonable Doubt. And that's one of my favorite albums of all time. You have great taste in music. Thank you. And thank you, Jamaica X. He was the one that made it possible. Shout out to my boy Jamaica X out there in Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's the one that did the intro, man. Brazil, man, it was the lowest and the most successful point of my YouTube channel. So much love to the Brazilian people, the Brazilian culture, and everybody that I met along the way here in Brazil, even if they wasn't Brazilian. They contributed to the growth of the phillydom YouTube channel, and I greatly appreciate every last one of you. Here's my YouTube, not my YouTube, but my Patreon. I'm pushing my Patreon. Please join my Patreon. Support the one and only phillydom. War said Alaska fishing food processing with phillydom. That can't be the title, man. Oh man, War, you cracking me up. War, you cracking me up. 718 said You're getting ready to head out of Brazil. Yeah, I'll be leaving pretty soon. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. I'll be leaving pretty soon. Not telling you guys when, but soon. I keep saying that, but you'll be shocked where I'm going and what I'm doing after this. But I will be moving around. But one hint I can give you, I will definitely come back to Central America to deal with some issues in Belize and also some issues in El Salvador. Shout out to D the Hater, man. That's my biggest hater. That's my biggest hater on my YouTube channel, D the Hater. She is the number one hater of my YouTube channel. She was the one that gave me the inspiration to do this title today, D the Hater. Y'all know who D the Hater is. Y'all know who Dolly is from El Salvador. She's the biggest hater. No matter what I do, she will find a way to twist it and make it negative. So she's been inspirational to me and pushing me forward. My boy Fox said, Philly, you have to know Portuguese only has, okay, two dialect. Spanish has about 4 to 5, including, okay, uh-huh. Uh, Great information. Basically, Fox is saying that Spanish has a lot of different dialects and different versions of it. So it's making it harder for people to learn it. But still, Portuguese is hard to learn, Fox. I promise you, when you come, promise you. Fox, how good is your Portuguese? It's a hard language to learn. Trust me. Everybody says it. But it's not impossible. But I mean, it's all on our opinion. Tell us, said, can you easily vlog from Brazil to other South American? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Fox said, on the scale of linguistics, Portuguese on the same level as English. Well, Fox, I must be a stupid person then because I'm still having trouble picking it up. But I'm picking it up. But I'm not. I don't ever want to say I'm not good at nothing. I need to try harder at it. If I put the same effort I put into the YouTube channel that I put into learning Portuguese, I'll probably be a fluent speaker at it. Because once I lock in on something and I make it a goal, like writing a book, I do it. Period. Done. Game over. So I don't know, man. A lot of people complain about the language, Fox. They say it's hard to learn, but I see where you're coming from too. Ant said, "What's good, Philly? Speaking of Jay Z, what do you think about 50 Cent saying Future is a better rapper than Jay Z? No, 50 don't like Jay Z, but we think about that. Future can never touch Jay Z. No, 50 Cent just doesn't like him. And 50 Cent, he always says a lot of stuff, and I like 50 Cent as a rapper. I like, him as a businessman. I like what he did with his life. You know what I mean? He went from negative and to positive and made it all good. But I mean, he's just talking. He's just talking out of his mouth. He knows he's a rapper. He knows that Future is not a better rapper than Jay Z. And I like Future. I like his style. I like his swag. But even Future would tell you he's not a better rapper. The rapper himself, Future would tell you he's not a better rapper than Jay Z. So I mean, it's just talk. I mean, it's just stirring up the pot, just like with the haters on YouTube. They just run with one comment and try to make a whole video on it. It's just stirring up the pot. There's no real. They don't have to be accurate. They don't have to be right about what they say. They just talk out of their ears, out of their nose. Fox said, "No, it's not being stupid. You will get it in time." Yeah, I'm starting to get it now, Fox. The words are starting to come together a little bit more. My Portuguese is really basic, but I really going to focus when I'm in Brazil. Well, you're gonna get it, man, because you can speak Spanish, so I know you'll get it, man. Much T said, I have both Portuguese and Spanish speaking friends. They all agree Portuguese is harder. I mean, I'm in Brazil. I've talked to the people. I've talked to people that's traveled the world. Like I'm doing this for real, and they tell me. I ask. I'm always a inquisitive person. I'm always asking people about this. I'm asking them about that. Asking. Everybody tells. I talk to people from France, Germany, Portugal, everywhere, man, and they all told me that Portuguese was harder. Also, speaking person will easier understand a Spanish speaker than other very other way around. That's true. War said Spanish is way more easier to learn than Portuguese. Spanish is spelled the way it sounds. The verb structure consistent, and they're okay. Error irregular verbs. There are a few regular verbs. He said, interesting. I agree with you on that too. But Fox will learn when he get down here. But yeah, he's coming from checking stuff and how can I say it? Fox is he's seeing the bigger picture. But I'm here and I've talked to people that can speak both languages and that are English speakers, and they told me Spanish flows a lot easier and is a lot easier to learn, and Portuguese is a lot harder to learn. Everybody told me that. And said, when you're going back to Ecuador, brother, I really enjoy those videos you did there. You mean El Salvador? I will be back. You mean El Salvador? El Salvador. I will be going back there soon. I'll be going to Belize soon. Shout out to my people in Belize. Boom, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. That's my link to my Patreon. But I'm do these videos just to communicate with you guys, let you guys know what's going on in my life, what's going on around me, and just just be transparent with you guys and keep it 100 with you guys every day, and let you guys know what's going on in Philly Dom's world. Please, guys, hit the like button. Please share my videos. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. My boy Fox said the information I'm giving you isn't based on friends. What I'm telling you is based on linguistics. I understand, Fox. That's what I'm saying. Just take the time. I can send you some real good research papers on the subject and linguistics. I got my email. Send it to me. Send it to me. But I don't know. People, Fox, I hear what you're saying, and you're making a lot of sense what you're saying, but people across the boards are telling me that it's a lot harder for them to learn Portuguese than it is to learn Spanish. That's I understand what the masses are saying, but I see what you're saying. Spanish has a lot more different dialects to it, so it's different. But I mean, could you just learn one dialect of Spanish and then you can maneuver on that one? You don't have to know all 5 or 6 dialects of the Spanish. You can just know how the Puerto Ricans speak Spanish. I got friends that learn Spanish in the Dominican Republic, so they speak like the Dominican Spanish. So it's all it's different. 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 You know what I mean, Fox? Musty said, just curious, Philly Dom. Do you have any subscribers that have provided you feedback with that Amazon program? Anyone winning with it yet? Yes. A couple subscribers from the channel are winning with it, and I have communicated with them. Yes. And we had Naughty Slim. She's in the program. She's on the channel right now. Naughty Slim, how are you doing with the Amazon program with Master Wayne? Yeah, some people are winning with it. Yes, they are. That I know who personally, yes, they are winning with it. Not everybody. I say ain't lie to you, not everybody, but it's like anything you do in life. What you put in it, what you put in is what you get out of it. What I put in YouTube, that's why I got 100 subscribers now, 100K plus subscribers, because I worked at it and worked at it and worked at it. Some people, I get it. They have a wife, they have a husband, they have kids, they have a career job, they working. I get it. I overstand. So it's hard for them. You know what I mean? To focus that whole time on the Amazon, but the people that find time to zoom in on it and really focus on it are doing all right with it. And Master Wayne walks you through everything step by step. And I'm saying that now because I'm here with him day in and day out. He walks them through it like if they were like a baby, like step by step. He walks them through it. So, but people die. My one friend, he was doing it. He was setting up his channel. Everything was going good, and RIP to his father. His father passed away. I'm not gonna say his name, but he knows what I'm talking about if he's listening. So I mean, he had to focus on his family. So he had to put the Amazon thing to the side, but he'll get back to it, and I'm sure he will master it. I'm sure he will master it. Study Ground said the Study Ground said Thank you for returning to Salvador. As a Arabic speaker, I found that Portuguese is easier for me to learn. Thank you, man. Fox, somebody said it's easy to learn. It's easy for you to learn. Check Horto Studio Fight in Rio Homero. Okay, for my Thai. Okay. Oh, okay. Check out Horto Studio Fight in Rio Homero for my Thai and Brazilian. What's that? Brazilian Language School and Baja. It's I think it's right down. I think the Brazilian Link School is right down the street from me, man. I think the study grounds. I think it's right down the street from me. But I will check out the Thai Muay Thai. I'll definitely check that out, man. Because you know when I was in Sao Paulo, I did one with a famous MMA fighter. Check out that video. Check out my videos in Sao Paulo, my recent videos in Sao Paulo, and you'll see that one there. Also, Fox said, much tea. I speak Spanish and English and some Portuguese. Portuguese is easy because it's spoken really slow. I do agree with you, Fox. It is spoken pretty slow. But the study grounds, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for coming to the Patreon. I'm going to have something out this weekend from Patreon so you guys can see what's going on with the Patreon. And Anthony says, shout out to Master Wayne. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Master Wayne, man. If you want to jump on an Amazon train, reach out to him, man. Reach out to him. And he will set you straight on the Amazon train and walk you to it. It's definitely worth your while. You just need time so you can focus on it and master it like Master Wayne did. But all is well. All is good, man. But maybe I'll do a live tomorrow and we'll talk about the language situation. What's important about the language? What's not important about the language? How hard is Portuguese over Spanish and stuff like that? Seems like a good topic. Much T said, Fox, all good, bro. I'm from Zim. I guess he's saying from Zimbabwe, I'm guessing, and went to school with Portuguese-speaking kids from Mozambique and Angola. And I still think Spanish is easier and speaks quite a bit from teaching myself. And I guess, what do you say? Okay. And still, I think Spanish is easier and speak quite a bit from teaching myself. And he learned a lot of Spanish from teaching himself. Once again, guys, get a video like, support the YouTube channel, phillydom. I'm out here doing big things for you guys, man. Support the channel, man. Show me love, man. Show me love. Show me love. Subscribe to my Patreon, man. I got some content coming out this weekend. Subscribe, guys, for all the support and everything. We got tomorrow. We'll talk about the language thing. Maybe I'll do a live about languages and ask people. Maybe I'll even do a poll, Fox, LaQuinta Fox. Maybe I'll do a poll on the channel and ask people what language do they think is harder to learn, Portuguese or Spanish, and we'll see what they say. Man said, Philly man, Millie Flacco man, you working too hard to be around all them beaches. DC is watching. Yes, indeed, man. I'm gonna go to the beach today, man. I go to the beach today. I'm gonna hang out a little bit today. The study ground said, when will you add the bottom to this channel? Join bottom to this channel. Okay, study. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. When will you add the join bottom to this channel? Say it in another way. I'm not understanding, study. The study. I'm not understanding. Somebody understand what he's saying, what study grounds is saying? The study grounds, when will you add the join? When will you add the join button to this channel? Oh, the study ground said the monthly sub button. I don't know, man. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Should I do it, man? I made it to 100K without doing that, man. I'm just happy that people watch the channel, but maybe I should do that. All right. It's something I'm gonna look into, man. I'm gonna look into doing that then. For the channel members, I'm gonna look into doing that. Study Grounds, thanks for helping. You got subscribers here on Patreon. You got subs here and on Patreon. Yes, indeed. Walk said, are you talking to anyone on monetizing your 100K followers with ads or sponsors? Well, you know I have sponsors with Moving Makeover and Mastermind. You might as well say he's the sponsor as well. He did a lot of videos on my channel and he helped me out a lot. But I gotta keep checking my emails and stuff and see if anybody else wants to sponsor the phillydom brand. Fox said Portuguese is African. Portuguese is African is the European Portuguese, and is also a different language than Brazilian Portuguese. Yeah, Fox. Yeah, I know. I met people from Mozambique when I was in Sao Paulo, and they told me that. And Walk, are you talking to anyone monetizing your 100K followers with ads or sponsorship? Yeah, I need sponsorship. Won't you guys help me out? Reach out to some sponsors and help me out. Tell your boy Philly Dom had 100 something plus subscribers, and I need some sponsorship. And see who reaches out to me. Help me out with that as well, man. I got a lot of we got a lot of people a part of this channel. Help me out if anybody knows. Jam said I already have a YouTube premium subscriber. I hope YouTube is paying you well since I pay YouTube monthly, I guess fee. Yeah, they paying me. It was better last year, JM. YouTube did something and the money slowed down. It's not as much. When I have 40,000 K plus subscribers, I made a lot more money than I'm making right now. But I mean, it'll go back up. You know, I believe in God. I believe everything works for a reason. That's why I'm doing the Amazon with Master Wayne and the Patreon. I'm trying to, and then the clothing line, the Philly Dime merch. I'm trying to do everything to diversify, you know, my flow of money so I have different avenues in different ways. Shout out to Beast Mode, Philly, what's up? Boston is in the building. JA is in the building. Much T said, Fox, no different than Spanish as spoken by Spaniards versus all over the world. I had Spanish friends who came here to teach Spanish in Texas. They thought that Mexican kids spoke bad Spanish. Interesting. Much T. Great information. I think we're going to talk about the language thing. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do it live in the morning, talking about the language thing. And then Beast Mode said, Philly, I have an eBay business just like Amazon, but with less rules. Interesting. So eBay is like the Amazon, but what do you mean by less rules? I'm gonna ask Master Wayne about that. 718 said, you thinking of going to Thailand? Eventually, yes, I will go to Thailand. I don't know the date on it, but I'll definitely be making my way towards that direction. Yes, yes, yes. I will be making my way towards that direction. Yes, indeed, I will be making my way towards that direction. T said, or TT said, hey, Philly, do you get lonely on these trips, or do you wish you had a female companionship to travel with, or are you good traveling alone? I mean, you do get lonely. You get lonely on these trips, but as long as I have somebody to travel with every now and then, that's good. Maybe a female or a guy. You know what I mean? But you know, a lot of subscribers have came on the road and hung out with me. I've been hanging out with Master Wayne for the last couple weeks. So yeah, you do get lonely. You do get lonely. You know what I mean? Because you're in places you don't have no friends, you don't have no family there. But I mean, doing these lives and stuff like that keeps me grounded. I get to talk to like-minded people, and people for the channel are my family and my friends. So I appreciate them when they come on the lives and they ask me questions and they hit me up on Instagram and I hear their voice and they ask me stuff. I really appreciate that. So yeah, it's a catch-22. Yeah, you do get lonely on the road and you do miss family. I've been traveling for a while, even though I spent a lot of time in Belize and El Salvador, and I got my son in El Salvador. I mean in Belize, but you do get lonely. Yes, you do. You do get lonely. But times like this, like Master Wayne coming on the road with me and stuff, is good. I get to hang out with somebody and be around somebody. So it works out, but you do get lonely. I hope I answered the question, T. Then Beast Mode said, let's set up a live and I explain. Okay. Okay. Hit me up on Instagram, Beast Mode. Leave me a message on Instagram and we're going to figure something out. Beast Mode. I can do that for you. Much T said, if you, and maybe I'll have Master Wayne come on the live and he can talk about the pros and cons of Amazon and you can talk about the pros and cons of eBay. And then we let the audience decide. Much T said, if you are around people, if you're around people, if you're around people from around the world, you hear a lot. Yes. So yeah, when I stay in the hostels, it's most of the time it's cool because you always find one or two buddies and you link it to them and you like that's your family, you know what I mean? Y'all even start traveling together. But it's different when you like in the Airbnbs and stuff, you know what I mean? You're only here with the people that you meet. So it's a different type of vibe. Cubans will let what's say? Must he say, okay, around the people that you meet, Cubans Cubans will tell you their version of Spanish is better than the rest of the Latin America, whatever that is true or not, it is something else. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna do something definitely on this language thing tomorrow. JM says so a man has needs in your situation. Do you wait every time you have need, or do you go to El Salvador, or have you found ways? JM, join my Patreon because you guys ask me a lot of questions and I answer a lot of your questions. Join the Patreon and we can talk about that. And everything ain't for YouTube. Everything ain't supposed to be on YouTube. Join the Patreon, JM. Join the Patreon, and we'll talk about that. And you remind me about that. Beast Mode said I got to the estate sales, garage sales, storage, auctions. I guess you do a hold on thrift stores. I just buy and sell. I have a warehouse. All right, Beast Mode, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do a comparison. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram, Beast Mode. Don't talk about it on the live, and you don't hit me up on Instagram, and then Master Wayne can come on there and he can give the pros and cons about Amazon, and you give the pros and cons about eBay. T said, I'm sorry if I went too personal. I just want to know. No, T, it's no problem, but I got the Patreon now. So people can join the Patreon and I'll go a little deep. We can get to the nitty gritty of a lot of stuff. Cause that's good questions. That's good questions. But everything, I feel like I give too much of my life on YouTube already, man. And then people try to exploit it. Not you guys, but what you call them, the haters, the hater content creators. They try to twist everything into a hate message or incompetent message or he's a bad person message. So I guess gotta watch and say what I gotta watch, pick and choose what I have to say. Beast Mode said I'm actually at estate. I'm at estate sale. Okay, as we speak, Beast Mode. That's what's up, Chan man. Get your grind on. Get your grind on. Theo said. Abraham said, "What's up, Philly? Love your content. I have a good job and income out here in New York, NYC. But I want to take the plunge and travel without worrying about work. Is the Alaska hustle labor intensive? It's intense, but you can do it, man. You'll make it. How old are you, man? I mean, it's more for a young guy, the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds. I mean, I met guys up there in their 70s working, and in their 60s. I mean, they ain't gonna work you hard if you're an older person, though. They have you like counting fish or something. You ain't get it. That's an Alaska joke. I had you counting fish or something. Because literally they have people counting fish. You think I'm joking. You think I'm making up a joke. But if somebody from Alaska, why they crack up? They have you counting fish or something. Watching people with a pad and pen to make sure they're not violating any rules or regulations because they can fire you for that too if you don't fire a proper protocol up there. But they got something for you. They got something for everybody that want to work up there, man. Then Much T said, Fox, you sound hilarious, brother. Spanish comes from Spain. So you think I should believe you over people from Spain? I guess you believe Americans speak better English than British people. MT said, MC, we're gonna do a live, not a live tomorrow. We're gonna do a live. We're gonna talk about the language thing tomorrow. Beast Mode said during the pandemic, I made 30K in 1 month. It was crazy. That's what's up, man. Congratulations on making 30K in 1 month, man. That's what's up, champ. But we'll do the live. I'll run it past Master Wayne. But make sure you hit me up on Instagram. Let me give you my Instagram. Because a lot of people talk a lot of stuff, and then when it's time to show up, they don't show up. So make sure you show up. Champ. That's my Instagram right there, man. Leave a message. I know you got it already, but we just want to be transparent and make sure you gonna show up to the dance. Theo said, I'm 45. Yeah, you still got a little bit of work left in you. You can go up there. I mean, you can use it. You can use it to work up there for a couple months, but you need to find something online. If you make good money in New York, I hear you. But if you want to travel, you got to have something online, or you got to own some property or some business. For you to survive in these other countries, you can't depend on the country for anything. Your money has to be coming from the country of your citizenship. So you have to figure a way to get a job online or business or something that can generate money while you're down here in these countries. A lot of people make a lot of money in the States, but due to their situation, they can't leave the country because their job is constant. They always need them constantly to be working, 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 working. Okay, Fox said, okay, I have relatives in Spain and I speak Spanish, but sure, you're right. Good comeback answer, Fox. Let me stop not trying to instigate anything. The man said, always good to see you doing well, King. Keep the content coming. Stay healthy and safe out there. Yes, indeed, champ. I will, champ. And then T said, as a 63-year-old early retire, I'm doing research into tourism and retirement visas. Yes, indeed, man. Pick one of these countries. Don't watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube and different things like that. And you can go Google people opinion on the country. I say if you want to go somewhere to live there, I say you come there, you fly to that country. Excuse me, you land on you get boots on the ground and you feel the vibe, you smell you breathe the air, you eat the food in that country, and you feel if you really want to live there. Because sometimes YouTubers can paint a country a certain way, but for everybody it's different. That's a word of advice, my brother. 71 said, working, 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 the American way. Yes, indeed. Working, 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 working. That's the American way. Yes, indeed. Teller said, I really hope you are making a good living as a YouTuber because wisdom is the key to success. Teller, you're 100% right, man. You're 100% right about that. YouTube has set me up with so many connects. I met people from all walks of life, all nationalities, all types of backgrounds. I mean, it's an amazing job, man, Teller. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Best beast mode. I said best mode. Beast mode. I just hit you up on IG now. We linked up. Okay, man. Let me check it now. Let me check it now. Because I was doing a lot of talking. You was doing a lot of talking. So now I gotta make sure you on there. Gotta make sure you on there. All right, we had 122K and 200 subscribers right now as we speak. As we speak. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, beast mode. Oh. All right, beast mode. We connected now, my brother. We are connected now. I'm talking to you on the live. We are connected now. I got a busy day today, so I got to take care of a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna run it past Master Wayne, and we will connect later. And this is you. Let me see some of the comments. Okay, the study ground said the working might be good outro at the end of your live streams, Captain. Yeah, it might be. Thank you. I might use that. Working. Carter said, I understand what Miss T is saying, but if you're bringing a woman along with you, whether she is a girl or wife, she is will be nagging you the whole entire time traveling. Carter, make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon, man. We can talk about all that. What you guys do, to keep yourself cool on the road and stuff like that. Females, what they do. But I go back and forth to El Salvador a lot, so people know that. 71 said, hit the like button so people can keep bringing us this great content. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my Patreon. Support my merch. Buy a t-shirt, buy a hat. Support the merch. Support the Philly Dime movement. Also, if you want to hit me up via Cash App, I greatly appreciate that, or PayPal. I appreciate all the super chats today. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for everything, man. I appreciate every last person that supports this channel. Appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. T said, what's your take on, what is it, delusion? I mean, what is it? I'm messing this up. Relation and traveling does the factor on the using mine the animosity and hostility surface on the web. It did. We already talked about this. T. A lot of people can't do what the person is doing, so they got to find a way to hate. They can't understand how this person is traveling, or they can't understand how this person is doing whatever they're doing in life, so they have to find a way to hate. And then us being from the U.S., I can speak for the U.S. I can't speak for other countries, but I grew up in the U.S. We work a lot. It's a lot of stress, and people get burnt out with the 9 to 5, and they turn on their YouTube or their Instagram, and they see somebody relaxing in the country, drinking margaritas and sitting on the beach. That can make them kind of jealous. What are they doing? What are they doing better than me that they're able to travel and I can't travel? So they find things and pick things about your life so they can argue with you and make this ain't that and that ain't this, and just try to make like you're a bad person overall, or just anything to downplay you and put you out there. But T, you tell me why you think it's so much animosity and hostility on the online right now. You tell me, because I want feedback from you guys. T said, I'm from Chicago. Shout out to Chi-Town. Oh, okay. Thank you for the breakdown, because your boy Philly Don don't know everything. Thank you so much, Study B, for that breakdown. Thank you, Study. I called you Study B, Study Grounds. Thank you so much. Money. Fox said, is Sao Paulo really worth the trip? I'm really thinking about spending all my time in Costa Rica and Argentina, skipping Sao Paulo. It's definitely worth the trip, man. It's the biggest city in America, in the Americas, population wise. Yeah, check it out, man. It's worth it, man. Fox, I did a whole bunch of videos there. I was in Rio and I went back to Sao Paulo. And I probably go back to Sao Paulo again. Come on, Fox. It's definitely worth it, man. It's definitely worth it, man. It's just you've seen it before. You've been to New York City. It's New York City 10 times, man. It's larger than Mexico City. It's more populated than Mexico City. So you do the math. Booba said, how much you paying for the Airbnb. I'm here with Master Wayne. He's taking care of that expense. I can ask him when I'm around, so I'll let you know. Much T said, drama brings eyebrows and more views and more money. That is my best guess. Yes, indeed, Much T. Say it again, champ. Say it again, champ. And then 71 said, yeah, when you at your desk in the US and start watching Philly, you might start feeling bad. My cousin, my flesh and blood, one of my relatives, one of my cousins, one of my dear friends, my cousin. I ain't gonna say his name out there. I ain't gonna put him out there. He said he saw me in one of the countries and I was looking like I was having so much a good time. He riding around working. He said he got mad and threw down his cell phone. A relative of mine, my blood, my family, got mad, hated on me, threw down his phone. He said he was so mad. He saw me just having a good time. He's like, man, why can't I have that life? Why can't I have this life? Why can't I be like how Philly Tom is just chilling in these different countries? And got mad and threw down his phone. But I'm working hard. This is not, I don't want you guys to think just because you're a content creator, a travel blogger, this is not easy, man. This is not, it wasn't easy for me. Maybe it was easy for some other YouTuber can tell you their story, but my story ain't no lie. I bust my tail for this, man. I work hard for this. This was not easy for me at all, and it's still not easy. Still not easy. I have responsibilities. I have bills to pay. I got stuff to do. So everything has to work like it should, man. So I'm constantly working. You know, I'm on the road, but I'm still like I'm still at a 9 to 5. I'm working hard to make this happen. And when you run your own business or your own channel or whatever you want to call this, whatever how people want to downplay it, I don't have a boss to wake me up in the morning to say, hey, Philly Dom, you need to put a video out today. I don't have a boss to say, hey, Philly Dom, you need to do this 2 hours and 11-minute live so far. I have to do this. I have to be one to motivate. I have to push myself and want to do this. You know what I mean? Somebody would probably get in my shoes and just slack off because you don't really have to do nothing unless you really want to do it. But I'm motivated to keep you guys posted about what's going on with my travels. And like I said, I was tailor-made to be a travel vlogger, and that's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna keep pushing these videos out. If the haters don't like it, they don't like it. The people that are rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, I appreciate you as well. But I love the haters that keep me motivated. Shout out to D, the hater. She keeps me motivated. Other haters, they know who they are. Other YouTube haters out there that just build their channels off of talking trash about black people. Black people. They build their channel about talking about black people. They don't even talk about other races. They talk about black people. They destroy their own black people over and over. They just talk about black people and just hating. Never met you. Don't even show their face. Just hate you. Never met you. Never saw their face. Just hate you. Find reasons. Try to poke holes in your stories. But somebody like me, Philly Dom, I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep grinding. And I love what I do. I love this job, and I love helping people that are, like-minded people that like traveling and seeing the world. And I think everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what walk of life, you should go to a different city, different country, and just experience something different from the monotony and what you're used to. That's what I say. That's what I say. Mr. Dakis, shout out to Mr. Dakis. What's up, brother? Dom just back from the motherland with no scratches, cuts, or bruises. Bruises. Lots of laughs, man. That's my man. What's going on, man? You from the tri-state. What's going on, man? I'm glad you had a good time there, man. Tell us, can you research how to improve your algorithm in order to earn more money on YouTube as soon as possible? Tell her, how about you hit me up via Instagram? You do some research as well, because I'm constantly doing research every day so I can improve the YouTube channel. Help me out. Because a lot of people have a lot to say, but few people help people out. So help me out. So here's my Instagram. You do some research. I'm always constantly doing research. I'm always talking to a whole bunch of content creators, and we all changing ideas and stories. So tell her, how about you do some research and send it to me via Instagram. I would greatly appreciate that, Tyler. And I'll tell her not in a malicious or disrespectful way, but I need all the help I can get. So you might be smart in an area that I'm not too well versed in, that you can probably help me to help push the channel even further. I would greatly appreciate that, Tyler, from the bottom of my heart. I'm dead serious. Help me out. A lot of people talk, but I need help. Help me out. Help me push the channel so I can keep bringing out these good, amazing videos about the different countries and the different places I'm at, that I am traveling through, no matter where I'm at in the world. Appreciate you, Teller. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'll be looking forward to your Instagram message via DM. It would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to me. Mr. Dakis says, speak the facts and tell the truth, but this travel lifestyle will never stop. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Much T said, so much to read. Mr. Dakis, my brother was director at the African Union and Ades, which is in Ethiopia. Good people. Yes, indeed. Then Mr. Dakis said, much. That's what's up. I'm sure he enjoyed himself. Yes, indeed. And then Much T said, Mr. Dakis, did you have that? Oh my goodness, the raw Ethiopian cuisine is great and healthy too. Yes, indeed. Uh, Backpack Mo, shout out to your Backpack Mo. What's going on with you, champ? What's going on with you? Visit Argentina is right next door. Love that country. Backpack Mo said, visit Argentina. I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. No, I think I talked about it with you and Ivan. I said I was gonna go there. I'm gonna try Backpack Mo. I'm gonna definitely try. I'm gonna definitely. I'm gonna definitely try. I'm gonna definitely try to go to Argentina. Definitely. Boom. Mr. Dakis said, much honestly don't like Injure. Injure. What is injure? I know it's something with the Ethiopian food. Can somebody give me a definition of injure? Somebody give me the definition of that. I greatly appreciate it. But I appreciate all the support. Your boy Philly Dom has a Patreon now, so you guys go there, support the Patreon, and I'm going to drop exclusive videos coming this weekend as much as I can put on there. Oh, it's a thin bread and meat. Thank you. The study. Thank you, man. Because I don't claim to know everything. You got some content creators. They come on here and they think they know everything. I knew everything. I would know everything if I just Googled and read it. But I don't know some stuff. I just don't know. Thank you. I actually ate that before because I've been around the Ethiopian culture in Los Angeles, California, and in Seattle, Washington, and some other places I've been. New York City. Mr. Dakis said Philly Dom. It's like a flatbread that shaped like a pancake. Thank you so much. I've actually ate that even with my boy. He's from Sudan. Flex Tube. Shout out to Flex Tube out there in Philly working right now. My boy Sudan. Flex Tube out there working right now. Shout out to him. Study say yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, it's pronounced much. She said E needs ra. E needs ra. E needs ra. Thank you. Study said Sudan knows it. Know it. Yes, indeed. Sudan in the building. The study said my father is from Sudan, man. Yeah, I met some good people working in Alaska from Sudan, man. Shout out to my boys from Sudan that was working in Alaska with me. Cool people. That was my first contract, man. Shout out to my people, my Sudanese. Good people, man. Solid good people, man. Solid good people, man. Fox said it's really nasty bread. I mean, everything is a quiet taste, Fox. You know how that go. And then Mr. Dakis said, I would like to try Korean food. Yeah, you could try Korean food, man. Take a trip on up to New York City, man. You want to try a state? You want to Philadelphia area? You can get it in Philly too. Go to Philly, man. Get some Korean food, man. You'll definitely like it, man. I lived in LA and I had lived in Hollywood. And next to Hollywood is a place called Korean Town, another neighborhood called Korean Town. Shout out to my boy Kev TV. He's Korean. He's from there. Kev TV is from Korean Town, and I eat Korean food a lot, man. Korean barbecue. Shout out to Korean Town, man, in LA. Shout out to the Koreans in Korea. Much T said, yes, Sudan ate, yes, Sudanese eat it. Usually sour, and you can add it in meat, veggies, okay, etc. Lots of South Sudanese brothers work in Alaska. Yes, they do. My best friend is South Sudanese. Shout out South Sudanese. Good people, man. Good people, man, from that place, man. Them two countries right there. Good people, man. But I love Somalian food. Okay, and Jalif rice of West Africa. Okay, okay. I'm learning something every day. Because like I said, do they have Korean town in Philly? They do have Korean restaurants. They don't have a Korean town, but they do have an area where the Koreans. It's a lot of, yes, they do. I won't say they have a Korean town, but they have areas where a lot of Koreans are at, like Fifth Avenue, Fifth Street. It's a lot of Korean businesses there. You just have to Google it, man. It's a lot of Korean places there that you can get good Korean food, man. Because I know you in the tri-state. You right there, bro. You right there. B said they have Cambodian town. I know a lot there in Philly. Yes, they do, man. I even went to school. I went to high school with some people from Cambodia as well. So yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. It is a lot of Cambodians in Philly. Fox had much tea, 100%. That's indeed, man. But the show must come to an end because we got a lot of work. The show must come to an end because we have a lot of work to do. The one and only Philly Dom. So I'll definitely go live tomorrow, the morning time. I don't know what time it is, but much tea. I'm gonna get at Master Wayne, and I'm gonna ask him if he wants to do the live with you. What is it? On Beast Mode, he has a eBay store, and he wants to compare the pros and cons between eBay and Amazon. And y'all both come on the live together. Y'all talk about it. Yeah. So Beast Mode, he said he's down for it. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out. But right now we got work to take care of. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and happiness. And signing off from the amazing world of Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Get your passport and come down here so you can check it out. But the one and only Dom has work. Talk to you later.
Don't forget to tell them about the ETG.
ETG. Yeah, I told them. Oh yeah, they know. They know. I